Welcome, family, relatives, and friends of the Rio Mesa High School class of 2021. It's an honor to celebrate this, one of their major life milestones with you this morning. This is the 55th annual commencement ceremony, and it's also the first to take place in what will be the new Spartan Stadium here with this great looking field turf that we get to see today. I know many of you have made sacrifices to be here to celebrate with our graduates today, so thank you for joining us. Bienvenidos familias. Este es un día muy especial para la clase del 2021. Los estudiantes han trabajado tan duro estos 4 años para llegar a este momento de sus vidas. Estamos muy orgullosos de este grupo de alumnos. Gracias a ustedes que están presentes hoy, familias y amigos que apoyaron a los estudiantes que están graduando hoy. Este día es para celebrar a ustedes también. Los alumnos que se están graduando hoy nos han demostrado que sí se puede y sí se pudo. To begin, thank you. To begin our ceremony, we're going to have our ASB president come up, Mr. Daniel Mojica, and he'll lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Para comenzar nuestra ceremonia, nuestro presidente del ASB, el señor Daniel Mojica, nos llevará en la promesa de allegancia. Please rise. Por favor, levántense.
Good morning. Young men of the graduating class and guests in attendance, please stand and remove your caps. Please face the flag, which is faced right over there, and place your right hand over your heart. Repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
If Sofia Avila could come up. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for that. Please remain standing for the national anthem to be performed by our graduate, Sofia Avila. Damas y caballeros, permanecen en pie durante el himno nacional cantado por la graduada Sofia Avila.
Oh, say, and you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight were the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wasn't that awesome? Thank you very much, Sophia. Sophia is also the daughter of one of our teachers, and she'll be back up to sing a tribute to the graduate in a little bit. Okay, young men of the class of 2021, please put your caps back on. Class of 2021 and guests, please be seated. Invitados, por favor, siéntense. On behalf of Rio Mesa High School, I wish to again extend our welcome to you, the guests of the class of 2021. Today we have over 370 graduates for this annual commencement ceremony. We're going to do 3 ceremonies today. This is a great moment not only for the graduating class, but for the teachers and parents whose efforts have helped to make this achievement possible. At this time, I would like to take a moment to present our esteemed guests and some special parent groups. Me gustaría tomar un momento para presentar a nuestros estimados invitados y algunos grupos especiales de padres. To begin with, it's my honor to introduce to you our distinguished guests from the Oxnard Union High School District School Board. Please join me in welcoming the Board of Trustees present today. School board members are elected by the community to provide leadership and citizen oversight to our school district. The role of the school board is to ensure that the district is responsive to the values and priorities of the community and to provide each student what they need to be college ready and career prepared. First of all, we have here today President of the Board, Dr. Steve Hall. Thank you. Dr. Hall was elected to the board in 2012. He holds a bachelor's degree in math, a master's degree in statistics, a doctorate in organizational leadership, an educator for nearly 30 years. He has served in a variety of roles, including Dean of Math, Science, and Athletics at Oxnard College, President of the Ventura County Federation of College Teachers, and currently Dr. Hall serves as a math professor and math department chairperson at Oxnard College. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Dr. Hall. Next, we have Governing Board Member Ms. Elizabeth Botello. Elected to the board in 2020, Ms. Botello is a social justice educator and administrator. She currently is an assistant principal at Ventura High School, where she also teaches. Previously, she was the ASB director, journalism advisor, and English teacher at Oxnard High School. Ms. Botello is a champion for educational excellence, equity, inclusion, and organizational quality. Raised in Southern California, Ms. Botello is taught in Orange, LA, and Ventura County. She graduated with 2 bachelor's degrees and her teaching credential from UC Irvine, a master's degree in journalism from UC Berkeley, and a master's degree in education with an administrative credential from UCLA's Principal Leadership Institute. Thank you. Also, we are so honored to have in attendance today the OEHSD Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Tom McCoy. Thank you, Dr. McCoy. We also have Ms. Reina Bejarano, Director of Learning Support Services and Chief Technology Officer. And finally, here today we have Ms. Linda Armas. She's next to the other side. She is a 5-year, because her son started here in the 8th grade, taking the highest mathematics, but she's our 5-year PFL president. We're gonna, in a little while, we're gonna have her speak to you all, okay? All right, so thank you very much. Thank you sincerely for joining us this morning. So once again, thank you to our esteemed guests. Por favor, un aplauso a nuestros invitados estimados. Graduates, today as we gather this last time, I take this opportunity to express my confidence in each of you. But first, I would like to point out some special achievements of some of the students in attendance today. Me gustaría señalar algunos logros especiales de algunos estudiantes. If our 2021 valedictorians that are present in this ceremony would please stand. Thank you. Our valedictorians this year are Luis Bravo, Gabriela Lomeli, Trinity Haywood, Justin Land, Serena Saavedra, Caitlin Schettler, Jalen Velasco, and Ian Wiebelhaus. These students have achieved straight A's in what amounts to over 48 semester classes taken by each of them over the past 4 years. What an incredible accomplishment. Estos alumnos obtuvieron todas las calificaciones de A durante 4 años. Next, would our top scholars please stand? Top scholars, if you're in attendance, thank you. Our top scholars, and again, we have 3 ceremonies, some of them are in other ceremonies. Our top scholars are Luis Bravo, Marvin Bunag, Ashley Duong, Silali Duran, Gabriela Godinez Lomeli, Justin Land, Serena Saavedra, Kaylin Schettler, Micah Smith, and Jalen Velasco. These individuals have achieved grade point averages ranging from 4.61 to 4.79, on the 5.0 scale, which includes some of the most rigorous classes offered in a high school setting, such as International Baccalaureate and Advanced Placement courses. Estos son los 10 estudiantes que han obtenido los promedios de calificaciones más altos en la escuela de 5.0 en los cursos más desafiantes. Would our ASB class officers in attendance please stand? Thank you, Daniel. I would like to publicly thank you for your service to your classmates over the past 4 years. Thank you, Daniel. Next, if we could have our 2021 International Baccalaureate Diploma candidates who are in this ceremony, please stand. Thank you. Thank you. Our 2021 IB Diploma candidates are Sofia Avila, Luis Bravo, Marvin J. Benag, Ashley Duong, Kevin Esquivel, Justin Land, Jasmine Lopez Valles, Citlali Sanchez, and Caitlin Schettler. These individuals have completed extensive hours in coursework beyond the regular graduation requirements for the possibility of earning the prestigious IB Diploma. Estos alumnos han completado extensas horas y cursos más allá de los requisitos regulares de graduación para la posibilidad de obtener el prestigioso IB Diploma. Thank you. Over the past couple years, the Rio Mesa faculty and school community have worked extremely hard to be distinguished as an IB Continuum school. Only one of 37 public schools in the entire nation to offer 3 IB programs, as we have added the middle years program for all 9th and 10th graders and the career-related program for 11th and 12th graders who pursue career technical education pathways in combination with rigorous diploma program courses. Will the first ever IB candidates for the IB-CP diploma please stand? Awesome, thank you. Our first graduating cohort of IB-CP candidates is Citlali Duran, Colin Gallardo, Gabriela Godinez Lomelí, Samantha Malagrejo, Marco Mendoza Solano, Manuel Olivares, Jasmine Quiros Razo, and Jennifer Vasquez. These individuals have not only completed challenging CTE pathways, but they've also completed IB Diploma Program coursework, service learning hours, and an ethical research project. Para estar entre los primeros candidatos para el IB-CP Diploma, un nuevo programa en Rio Mesa, estos alumnos no solo han completado caminos desafíos de educación técnica profesional, pero también han completado cursos del programa del IB Diploma, horas de aprendizaje de servicio y un proyecto de investigación ética. Thank you. And another recognition that we would like to make is of our students who met the A through G requirements. So will all the students who received a medal for completing the A through G requirements please stand? Awesome, congratulations. These students have gone above and beyond the required competencies for a high school diploma and have also met the requirements necessary for admission to the University of California and California State University systems. Congratulations. Estos alumnos también han cumplido los requisitos necesarios para la admisión a los sistemas universitarios del estado de California. Thank you. The class of 2021 has been a very successful senior class. They've excelled in areas of academics, athletics, and the arts. La clase de 2021 ha sido una clase muy exitosa. Se han excelente en las áreas académicas, deportivas, y artes. 144 of our graduates have completed the UC CSU A through G requirement. They've been awarded approximately $604,000 in academic scholarships. That's not including grants. 39% have been accepted to 4-year college or university, and over 63% of them have 2-year college acceptances. Notable college acceptances include 1 to Dartmouth College of the Ivy League, 2 students to UC Berkeley, 2 to UCLA, 1 to USC, 3 to UC Davis, 2 to UC San Diego, 2 to UCSB, 2 to UC Santa Cruz, 1 to Pepperdine University, 1 to Santa Clarita University, and 1 each to UC Merced and UC Riverside. We also have 11 graduates going into the United States Armed Forces. Thank you in advance for your service, and thank you to any guests who are currently serving or have previously served our country. Thank you. Also, we have several students going to technical schools, and I'm so proud of you all. This class has also been very successful in our Pacific View League in athletics, winning numerous league championships in baseball, softball, boys tennis, and girls water polo. Esta clase también ha sido muy exitosa en nuestra Liga Pacific View en atletismo, ganando numerosos campeonatos de liga. Our boys basketball team made a historic run. This year they made it to CIF Division 4A semifinals for the first time since 1992, and making it to the state regional tournament for the first time in the school's history. I believe Coach Kevin Keach may be in attendance. Coach Keach, we love you, man. We're proud of you. Thank you for all your hard work here. Okay, the Spartans had 9 teams qualify for CIF playoffs this year, which is a phenomenal accomplishment, not because not all sports even had the opportunity to have CIF playoffs due to COVID. So we're also honored this year to announce our male and female athletes of the year, which are Johnny Borjas and Cassandra O'Reilly. Congratulations. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. Seniors of the class of 2021. Congratulations on finishing your high school years at Rio Mesa under what will more than likely go down in history as the most challenging school year ever. You were the class that adapted to a whole new format of learning, and you did it with the strength and resilience representative of our Spartan pride. As one of your classmates said, you started 9th grade with Mass for the Thomas Fire, and you're ending 12th grade with Mass, which you can officially get rid of today, due to COVID. Nevertheless, you are so prepared for the real world because you learned to adapt to extremely challenging circumstances, and through it, you gain skills and experiences that make you better prepared for today's marketplace and global society. Despite all the challenges, you have finished strong, and I am so proud of you all. Cesar Chavez once stated, the end of all education should surely be service to others. So graduates, I give you this charge. Find your why, find your purpose, hopefully one that includes helping others find and achieve theirs, and run with that purpose through a lifelong journey that will no doubt include failures, and I'm sure and I'm certain many successes. Always remember, Spartans elevate, together we rise. We is greater than me. Cesar Chavez dijo una vez, el fin de toda educación seguramente debería ser el servicio a los demás. Así que a los graduados le da este cargo. Encuentre su propósito con esperanza, un propósito que incluya ayudar a otros a encontrar y alcanzar el suyo. Y aquí me gustaría decir mi lema habitual: los espartanos se elevan, juntos nos levantamos, nosotros somos más grandes que yo. At this time, I would like to invite Sofia Avila back up for a tribute to the graduates. Spartans of the class of 2021, as you embark on your new challenges, remember our tradition. Once a Spartan, always a Spartan. And for you today, Sophia is going to sing your alma mater.
March ever onward to our goal with Spartan red and black. Our banners high, our echoes roll, no honor it shall lack. Through the years we will not falter, for victory is our cry. Oh, we all hail the Spartans of Rio Mesa High.
Thank you so much, Sophia. At this time, I'd like to invite our ASB officers up. And we're going to begin with the presentation by our PFO president, Ms. Linda Armas.
Good morning, everybody. I'm really happy to be here. I want to welcome all our parents, families, teachers, staff, admins, and loved ones. Bienvenidos a todos y gracias por estar aquí con nosotros. Yo soy Linda Armas, la presidenta del grupo aquí para los padres que se llama Parent Faculty Organization. I am the president for the past 5 years of your of your Parent Faculty Organization, otherwise known as the high school version of your PTA. I'm here really to thank you guys and issue a challenge to our seniors. I want to speak directly to our seniors, and kind of in continuing in Mark's remarks, I want to remind you guys that to get here, someone had to open a door for you. Whether that be someone when you were young and little and encouraged you to keep going, or whether that was something more recent with all the tribulations and challenges that have been faced this year, you had someone who mentored you along the way. And you got to remember those people when you move forward from here. You're going to become wonderful adults, but if you don't take a second to look back and help someone else succeed, what really are you doing with yourself? If you're able to do that, if you're able to look back and say that you helped at least one other person succeed in this world, I think you've really, really made an impact on our world, and you can continue to make that impact. So whether it means coming back and speaking to graduates, going back to elementary schools and encouraging them to continue higher education or in the career path that you choose, or whether that means, once you're a successful grown adult, coming back and volunteering, giving your time, your effort, or, monetary contributions to your schools, to your organizations that you care about, and making sure that someone else can come in behind you and be successful. That's what true success is about, and that's what true friendship and will help us continue to move forward here in this world. So tengo algo para decirle a todos los muchachos y muchachas que están graduando. Han tenido muchas oportunidades de que gente les ayude para que salgan con sus metas. Y si ustedes toman un poquito de tiempo para realizar eso y ayudar a alguien más que viene detrás de usted, no importa si es ahorita o si es más tarde en su carrera o cuando estén más grandes, pero hay que diario tomar esa oportunidad, porque es una gran oportunidad para ayudar a otros que puedan salir igualmente como ustedes están saliendo hoy. Ustedes pasaron por muchas cosas este año y los 4 años pasados también, pero quiero decirles que pueden hacerlo, y si pueden ayudar a alguien, solo una persona más, sería mucho más mejor para nuestro mundo. Gracias por su tiempo y felicidades. Thank you guys for your time and congratulations.
Thank you, Linda. Again, Linda served our school community for 5 years, and we really appreciate you, Linda. Thank you so much. Okay, at this time, we're going to have our senior class president, Mr. Daniel Mojica, address his class.
Good morning. Buenos dias. I just want to start by thanking all the staff, parents, and of course our amazing teachers and counselors who made sure we got into this field today. We appreciate you and we thank you. And who have also poured their life and soul into making sure we got in here today. It's amazing. The next 4 years are going to fly by, are the words I'm sure we all underestimated. We grew as students, leaders, and me as a person, I learned to love and appreciate the community I have grown with here at Rio Mesa. It is also the very class I'm graduating with today. I'm so grateful I get to not only be a part of this community, but to represent it as your ASB president this year and for class president for 3 years. Our journey here is as follows. The large and beautiful mountains we arrive to every morning were engulfed with large orange flames our freshman year. Almost 2 weeks of school were lost, and the question to ourselves during the time was how much of my freshman year will I end up losing? A year later, we woke up to see a familiar sight. More flames, just larger and more dangerous. We once again saw the orange-tinted sky that not only threatened our health, but our nearby communities. Another gap of time was lost, and for some of us, teachers and students included, the question was, will I lose my home? A year later, I am sitting in my English class with not even 20 classmates discussing something called COVID-19. Sometime later, we heard we're going to be on an extended spring break due to a virus. Sometimes it feels as if we are still on that spring break, but now that spring break is officially over. The question to ourselves this year was, will I get to graduate? I don't know the answer to that one. Our questions have been answered, and me being on the stage today is your answer that yes, we are graduating, yes, we are going to celebrate our success, and yes, we are moving forward. We're going to endure whatever challenge is thrown at us because that's what makes this specific graduating class great. Our ability to persevere from challenges ranging from fires and to a pandemic. And in the futures, we will get to say, I went to high school and graduated in a pandemic. Many of you have asked me for relationship advice in the past, but unfortunately that is some advice I cannot offer due to my inexperience. But if I was to give you any form of advice, it is this. Just live in whatever moment you're in. If you're feeling lost, if you're feeling on top of the world, live it like it's your last. Because if this year has proven anything, it is that I still struggle with long division. No, we should enjoy every moment, no matter how big or how small. Be yourself because you only get these precious moments once. From every laugh, from every dance, from every feel free to turn your camera on so I can see your real faces when it's 8 a.m. My fellow class of 2021, and for the adults as well. We did not deserve what the world had thrown at us these last few years. It still does not stop us from moving forward. And to my classmates specifically, I ask you all to make your own path and keep moving on, even after this great achievement. Push yourself to the limits and prove you're bold enough by going beyond those limits. We already proved that we can, and so, as we march into the big and scary world, where we get to see the harsh and dark reality of life, pursue, achieve, and accomplish. Find your success, find your goal, and live out your dreams. The opportunity to do that starts now, really, so take it. It will take time, and it will take effort, but whatever we put our minds to, I believe we can get it done. Never let the present bring you down, because it is what you make of your future that counts. We get so wrapped up in a world where real life is stranger than our dreams, and nothing is as it seems. We are a part of our own past, but now we are the future. I'm probably not going to remember or talk to any of you most again, but please enjoy the moment and have an amazing day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Daniel. If we could have at this time our valedictorians start coming up. I think we have 3 of our valedictorians, okay, coming to our first ceremony of the day. Once again, our valedictorians this year are Luis Bravo, Gabriela Godinez Lomeli, Trinity Haywood, Justin Land, Serena Saavedra, Kaylin Shedler, and Jalen Velasco, as well as Ian Weeblehouse. And first up to address your class is Mr. Justin Land.
Good morning, everyone. People are always going to tell you, you can't do this. That is impossible. It has never been done before, and you can't change the world. This year was full of trials and tribulations, but you all already know that. I'm not going to tell you how difficult this year was because you lived it. Instead, I want you to reflect on how the world seemed to fall apart last year. It doesn't take a valedictorian to see that the world needs to change. You want to get rid of the issues we've had in the past year? You want to make sure that the world never shuts down again? Then the world needs you to aspire to more. The world needs you to be better. The world needs you to be greater than you think you can be. Now you may be thinking, I can't change the world. I'm just one person. You are wrong. Being better could be as simple as making one conscious effort every day to do some good. It could be being kinder to someone, putting litter in a trash can, or simply taking the time to ask a stranger if they're okay. These are all steps in the right direction. Now, alone, in the grand scheme of things, this might make little difference. But if we all do this and implore others to do the same, it adds up. Suddenly, what might seem like one step in the right direction becomes 1,000 people moving forward. That is progress. That is change. So when people tell you you can't change the world, tell them that they might be right. Tell them this: maybe I can't change the world alone, but together, we can. Congratulations, Rio Mesa class of 2021. We is greater than me, and thank you. And next up is Gabriella.
Upon being notified that I'd been selected to receive this honor, I was both thrilled and terrified as I realized I had to prepare a speech. Throughout my life, I've had many fears, but public speaking has been the greatest. However, I recently decided I couldn't let this fear dictate my life, so I appear before you today. Fear is nothing but a barrier waiting to be broken. It restricts our potential, validates our excuses, and dims our light. Once that barrier is broken, you can achieve what you once thought impossible. So graduates, stop focusing on the what ifs, but rather break that barrier keeping you from achieving success. Live with no regrets, and most importantly, live with no fears. Last but not least, I'd like to thank family, teachers, and friends. Parents, from preparing us for our first day of kindergarten to our last day of high school, you've always been there for us. Thank you for your support. Padres, desde prepararnos para nuestro primer día de preescolar hasta nuestro último día de preparatoria, siempre han estado ahí para nosotros. Gracias por su apoyo. Teachers, you never gave up on us when we felt like giving up on ourselves. Thank you for challenging us to work harder and dream bigger. Friends and classmates, whether you're quick on the sports field or engaged in the classroom, I admire each of you. Thank you for your enthusiasm and dedication, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for you all. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, Gabriela. Next, we have Luis Bravo.
So I'd like to start out by saying congratulations to everyone here. It's time for a new chapter in our lives. As much as we try to make it feel like a real graduation, it's hard when you look back at the past year because it doesn't feel like we're high school seniors. If you're like me, you probably struggled quite a bit online, maybe felt a little unmotivated or distracted, or maybe just over high school and looking forward to whatever's next. And that's okay because we had a pretty weird high school experience. What are the chances that the biggest wildfire in state history starts in our county our freshman year? It's crazy because it was passed up 6 times since then, which says a lot about climate change or something. There were a couple other big fires our sophomore year too, which I guess is kind of normal in California nowadays. But then what are the chances that a whole pandemic happens our junior year? It feels like the universe is trying to stop us from graduating, but everyone here made it, so you should be proud of yourselves. Thank your friends, parents, and your teachers who supported you the whole way through. But most importantly, thank yourself because it was you who got you here, and it was going to take you a lot further. So whatever you do after high school, go out there and make yourself proud. Thank you.
Okay, you all, now's the time that we all came here for. Will the graduates of the class of 2021 please rise? All right, board president, Dr. Hall, members of the board, Dr. McCoy. As principal of Rio Mesa High School, I certify that the students standing before you have successfully completed all the requirements for a high school diploma or certificate as established by the Oxnard Union High School District and the state of California. I recommend the awarding of such at this time. I now present to you the graduating class of 2021.
Thank you, Principal Contreras, and good morning to everyone. On behalf of the Board of Education of the Oxnard Union High School District, it is my great pleasure to accept this certification. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2021.
Okay, we'll have our first row come up. Graduates have a seat, and we're going to begin the presentation of diplomas.
Toling. Benjamin Lopez. Jose Luis Ramirez. David Abeta. Samantha Sanchez. Tony Averilla. Oscar Cruz. Rodrigo Cortez. Josiah Chavez. Anthony Daniel Aguilar. Jefferson Nava. Michael Gonzalez. Angel Zavala. Marco Antonio Troncoso. Stephanie Lua Ceja. Abraham Lopez. Jasmine Quiros Razo. Ivan Medina. Mauricio Chavez. Josh Ayala. Ezekiel Miranda Pablo. Jose Urbano. Reinaldo Orozco Tapia. Troy Bay. Eric Sales. Alan Flores. Marco Mendoza. Jesus Aguirre. Tommy Tellez. Paula Castañeda. Bryce Russell. Jenna Fernandez. Robert Bird. Diana Flores Reyes. Brian Alatorre. Cindy Rubalcaba. Diego Garcia. Nancy Mejia. John Lloyd Agtarap. Mariana Ibarra. Matthew Ramirez. Vanessa Asensio. Adrian Cimental. Estrella Arias. Anthony Ibarra. Donald Walters.
Yes, sir!
Yes, down. Laureen Erica Punto.
Veronique Loza.
Umanda Pereira.
Angelina Rudy.
Miriam Reza.
Alyssa Mireles.
Zoe Landaverde.
Alina Clifton.
Jonathan Martinez Solis.
Irene Biascan.
Noah Rodriguez.
Monique Murguia.
Ariana Rojas.
Manuel Enrique Olivares.
Angie Hernandez.
Savannah Cisneros.
Lord J. Amaya.
Let's go, Jenny!
Israel Campos.
Jesse Morales.
Kyler Keach.
Eduardo Velasco.
Caleb Carrera.
Andres Perez.
Andrew Chan.
Caleb Agulto.
Danny Flores.
Colin Lopez Gallardo.
Khalil Wallace.
Eduardo Ochoa.
Brianna Melton.
Zapati Nathaniel Pulu.
Unique Montalongo.
Robert Rodriguez.
Lady Perez.
Joseph Lawrence.
Eric Cruz.
Jose Valdez.
Mia Bates.
Miguel Escobar.
Guadalupe Panfilo Rosales.
Sylvia Pellegrini.
Diego Alvarez.
Victoria Fuchs.
Alberto Camacho.
Justin Alvarez.
Juan Castillo.
Hermundo Lopez. Faith Hernandez. Isabella Haven. Cesario Marin. Eduardo Cahue. Cassidy Shank. Aggie Salazar. Brian Marquez.
Amy Cuautle.
Okay, class of 2021, please rise. Okay, 4 years ago, you started a journey that has enabled you to be here today as graduates of Rio Mesa High School. Now that you've reached that goal, the staff of Rio Mesa High School honors that achievement and hopes that you have truly enjoyed the journey that led you to today's celebration. Again, congratulations to you. Ahora que has alcanzado ese objetivo, el personal de la escuela secundaria Rio Mesa honra ese logro y espera que hayas disfrutado de verdad el viaje que te llevó a la celebración de hoy. Otra vez, felicidades a usted. Graduates, please take your tassel, move it from the right to the left.
Way to go, Unique!
I want to thank you all for attending this morning's cooler ceremony. The people later today are going to have a little bit tougher time. You guys got cooler temp and breeze, but I ask that you please remain seated until the recessional has cleared the field. You can meet your graduates and take photos right over there towards that snack bar, but not on the field because we got to get ready for the next ceremony. Okay? Quiero agradecer a todos por asistir a esta mañana. Por favor, permanezca sentado hasta que el recesional haya despejado el campo. Thank you.
Exiting towards the snack shack. Please do not leave that way. That's where the next group